Hi guys, this is method number 2, and this is the engaged shopper method. Now, just a little brief background before we get into it. The reason why it's called the engaged shopper, it's because basically what you guys are doing is by implementing this method, you guys are going to become what Facebook calls an engaged shopper. What does that mean? Engaged shopper simply means people who actually engage with Facebook ads in some form. By engaging, it just means you can either be commenting on it, you can be liking the post, you can be sharing the post, or you can go a little bit deeper and actually click on it and actually go to the site wherever wherever the ad takes you. So you can actually click on it and go to the website because the Facebook Pixel will track all of that. And if you don't know what Facebook Pixel is, do not worry. We covered that in the next videos, but it's basically a piece of code people put on their websites that tracks people's movement, okay, like people's whatever people do. So like if I go to a website and I look at a product and I decide to add it to cart, for example, before I buy it, they will know the owner of the store will be able to track that because the pixel will track that movement, so they'll know that someone actually added to cart that day. And it's great for tracking sales, and it's so important to track sales because you gotta make data-driven decisions. This is how this business works. But don't worry about that. I'm going on a rant again here, but definitely that's something we'll cover very in depth later. But all you need to know is that basically that's what being an engaged shopper means in the eyes of Facebook. It's just being someone who constantly engages with their content, with their sponsored ads. Okay, and with this method, the reason why that matters and how you're going to find products is because what you want Facebook to do is you want to trick Facebook into thinking that you are somebody who's interested in potentially buying things by actually interacting with ads. So all this method literally consists of, guys, it's just going through to your actual Facebook feed. So we're going to use mine as an example, but you would use your personal Facebook profile to do this. And then you guys, all you would have to do is just scroll, okay? And honestly, after a few posts, you will actually start seeing an ad. So this is an ad, for example. How do I know how can I distinguish between posts and ads? Guys, it's very simple. For example, this is a normal post. And as you guys can see right here, and the reason I know that is because there isn't anything here that says sponsored. But right here in this ad right here, it says sponsored. So when it says sponsored with this little planet icon, but just the fact that it says sponsored, guys, that's an ad. That's basically an ad that somebody's paying for. I mean, ads are considered posts, but they're basically posts that someone is paying for, so people can actually see and interact with it. So that's an ad, okay? If it does not say sponsored, it's just a regular post from probably one of your friends or whatever group you're part of, okay? But these sponsored ones are ads. And as you guys can see, not everybody who launches an ad on Facebook is a drop shipper, so that's a key distinction. E-commerce is more than just drop shipping. There's actually companies that, actually manufacture their own brands or actually sell something that they actually made or things like that, because dropshipper is just you're actually selling products that somebody made overseas or made in China and things like that, but they're not products that you actually made. You're just marketing them, but they're actually companies that actually manufacture their own products. Like for example, Apple, who manufactures their iPhones, they can be using Facebook ads to sell iPhones, for example. Okay, so that's an example, and so what I'm trying to say is here, not every ad you will see is a drop shipping ad. And this is a key distinction and something very important to know, because this process that I'm about to teach you, you're not going to apply it on ads that are not drop shipping, for drop shipping sites. And you might be wondering, okay, how can I tell the difference between drop shipping and non-drop shipping sites? There's many ways, but usually, off the bat, for example, this one right here, I can almost say it's not a drop shipper, but maybe it is. You never know. Maybe this actually is on AliExpress. Honestly, the best way to make sure is to actually go on AliExpress and try and search for this product. Another thing you can do is you can actually go to their Facebook profile, and you can check out their site, which is right here, and you can actually see if if it looks like a drop shipping site, or if it's just um, or if it's just like an actual brand, and things like that. You can actually do that. Let's just take it as an example, just so you guys know, because from lack of experience, if you guys are beginners, you won't be able to most likely tell if this is a drop shipping site or not. But I am going to go ahead and, just out of curiosity, I want to look at their site and see if they are or not. So right here, I can just see that this site is very well built, very advanced. They're not even using Shopify. The reason I know this is because I have this little thing here called Commerce Inspector. It's a Chrome extension, guys. You don't have to download it, but if you want to, you can. It's free. And this will let you see what theme people are using. And usually this will turn colored green if it's a Shopify-powered platform site, but it's not. The future of fitness is at your place. Mirror, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, so this looks like a very nice and branded site. I mean, they could be a drop shipper, because actually that's what I'm gearing towards in 2019, is to make our drop shipping sites look like this, very well branded and super nice. So this is pretty cool. I mean, I actually like this. And let's just see shop. Let's see what they have. Mirror. Jesus, that's pretty expensive. Yeah, it is a mirror with workout. I mean, it's like, instead of a TV, it's a mirror you can use to work out. That's pretty cool. Huh, looks nice. Get the mirror. That's cool. Yeah, no, this is definitely very well branded for sure. I don't know. They don't look like a dropshipping site, but maybe they are. You never know. Anyways, the best way to make sure, guys, is to actually look for that here. So you can just call it mirror workout or something. I'll be shocked if I find it. I'll just be like, wow, they really did it, didn't they? Mirror workout. Okay, so what you guys want to do is sort by orders. So whenever you're looking for a product on AliExpress, you guys always want to sort by orders, because you want the highest ordered ones, right? You want 2,000 above. But there isn't really one right here. Mirror workout. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I thought. So yeah, as you guys can see, yeah, they don't have the product. So like, it's not the same. Like, it's not on AliExpress, which means this is not a drop shipping product. This is probably a product they came up with. They actually manufactured, and so this is a brand. They're not a drop shipper, guys. So that's the easiest way to find out whether they are or they're not a drop shipper, is to actually go into the site and then go to AliExpress and see if you can find the product. So in this case we didn't, so it's not a drop shipping site. Now, of course, with time you will get more experienced, and you'll get you'll kind of just be able to tell just by looking at ads whether they're drop shipping ads or not, and you won't even need to do this. But for now, if you're a beginner, you're just starting drop shipping, definitely get in the hang of just going through each and every ad just to see if they're a drop shipper or not, and doing this research process. Okay, it's very simple. If you find it on AliExpress, it is a drop shipping product. If not, then it's not. You would just move on and don't even touch the ad. Don't do anything with it. Okay. So let's just keep scrolling. Basically, what we're trying to do, the first step in this method, is to find a drop shipping ad, and then the second step in the method is to engage with that ad. Okay, because remember, we're trying to become engaged shoppers. So once we find a drop shipping ad, I'll show you guys exactly how you go about engaging. So we're gonna keep going. There's no sponsored ads right now. Here's another ad. Glowstone rings are custom built and handmade. Blah blah. Now, off the bat, honestly, this is a product that I thought was a drop shipping product, guys, but it's actually not, because I have stumbled across this ad before, and I really, because it was just a ring, and I'm like, there's a ton of jewelry stuff on AliExpress. Why wouldn't I be able to find this? And I actually went into AliExpress just like we did right now, and I looked for it, and I did not find it for the life of me. And so, actually, this company is not really a drop shipping company. Like, actually, I think they made these rings or they designed them. I don't know. But this is an ad I'm not going to engage with just because I know already. I'm not going to do the same process I just did because just trust me on this. I already did it. I've seen this ad multiple times, and they're like completely killing it just based off of the engagement. So we're just going to keep scrolling and scrolling. Alright guys, so it seems like I'm not finding much ads on my feeds, and I think I know the reason why. It's because I'm not actually on mobile. So one thing I forgot to mention, guys, is that you want to apply this method when you're on mobile, because a lot of people, a lot of drop shippers, and a lot of marketers, I think, nowadays, most marketers only advertise to mobile because that's where people spend the most of the time with on Facebook. Like, nobody does this on desktop anymore. I'm only doing it on desktop to show you guys, but I never do this on desktop. I do it on mobile. So do it on mobile. That's where you get hit with ads. And I do the exact same thing, guys. Like I just target mobile users only, and you'll learn that in the Facebook ads section of this. Um, but you're gonna do the same process. You're just scrolling through your feed. You're gonna do it through mobile. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna hit a little bit of a hard pause, and we'll continue. Well, for me it'll probably be a couple of minutes, but for you it'll be just like a second or two. What's up, guys? I was having issues finding ads because I was looking at it on desktop, but I completely forgot I could totally just add m.facebook.com, and this would actually switch to mobile, so I can actually see ads. So we'll just go real quick, and you guys can look at the ads through mobile, and so you'll see the difference. So right now, like, I'm already getting hit with an ad as soon as I get to my feed, but this is not an AliExpress one like we checked earlier. So you just keep scrolling, and then boom, like, here's the the ad with the laser. It basically prevents hair regrowth. So this is especially something that women would want. It's something that has an emotional angle to it. It's something that has a practical benefit as well. So I hope you see that. So this is an ad where I would go ahead and hit like. I would save it. On Instagram, this is actually called bookmark it, but it's the same thing. So you would just save video, and then you would just either click this or shop now button. So just click the shop now button, which is fine, and then it'll open up here for you guys. I actually have shown this method on YouTube. However, what I didn't show is actually going on a deeper layer, which is, for example, in this, like right now, what I'm showing you, it's exactly what I've shown on my YouTube video. Go ahead and find dropshipper ads, like them, save them, and hit the shop now. But that's it. But in this video, I'm actually going to teach you guys to go a layer deeper, which is actually hitting add to cart, as if you were actually even interested. And so the difference between just getting here and leaving and actually getting here and going through the checkout process is that because Facebook pixels you, Facebook will see you as having higher intent of buying if you get all the way to checkout than just getting to the view content part and then leaving. Does that make sense? So this is like a cool trick that not many people know. But the fact that if you just hit checkout now, the fact that you go even further in the funnel makes you highly targeted. Of course, I really believe that you would be even more targeted if you actually bought from them. But I'm not gonna ask you guys to buy from them. But hey, I mean, if one day if you have the money, maybe you can buy from one of them. Just so that you become an engaged shopper, but I don't know, that's too much. Don't think that's really worth it, to be honest. But if you get all the way here and then exit, that's good. Facebook already tracked you on its pixel that you got all the way to checkout, which is the last step before you buy. So you have higher intent, and therefore they'll hit you with not only with more ads, but with higher quality ads. So that's a key distinction between what I teach on YouTube, what I teach here. Just go that one step further in the funnel, in their funnel, so that you get hit with higher quality ads. So that would be one. And this is another ad, but I don't think this is a drop shipping ad. There's another promotion, but it's not a drop shipping ad for sure. Avengers. Uh, so let's keep going. Okay, so this is a definitely a drop shipping ad. It's no teeth whitening. It's easy to use at home and safe technology. Again, guys, go through the process of verifying this if it's a drop shipping product, but I can guarantee you 100% it is. Just go to AliExpress and just type the name of the product, and you'll most likely find it. As you can see, the engagement is over 1,000. And then the comments are below 100, but at least the engagement is over 1,000. And notice, and also, if you guys want to see like, if you guys want to see their video views, whiten the teeth just 9 minutes a day. Safe on veneers, cap, dental work. Wow, this is not even like a wow video. It's just to whiten teeth. Actually, it says snow right here inside of it. Maybe it is a branded product. Actually, maybe it's not a drop shipping product. So yeah, do your research if it's not. Oh yeah, it says snow registered. So actually, no, this is not a drop shipping product, guys. I'm sorry. So I wouldn't even like these. This, just ignore it and move on to the next. Oh, jewelry. Posture pump. Okay, this is 100% a dropshipping product, guys. Just look at that logo, and I've seen this before. Actually, no, they have the registered mark, so maybe actually no, it's not. So this one, probably not a dropshipping product just because it has the register mark. But again, do your research, look at it up on AliExpress. But I can almost guarantee you that the ones that have everything registered are not. But do your research, because I mean anyone can use the R. It's just that it doesn't mean because they're using it it's legal. You know what I mean? Because the R just means that they actually have registered this with the USPTO, I believe it is. So that means they've made this legit, but they could be lying. They could be using it for branding, guys. And I mean, hopefully they're not doing that. But if they are, they could get in trouble. But I mean, you can just always verify on AliExpress. Boom. Okay, there we go. This is a drop shipping ad. Brooklyn Body Co. This is another company selling this this laser thing, and they also branded this, guys. Like I showed you the one earlier, it was a different company. You guys see this? Like dropshippers are now branding this, which is crazy. I don't know how the heck, but they're totally branding this. Like this is definitely a good thumbnail with the branded name of it. So that is crazy. It's an at-home hair laser removal. Blah blah blah. You can see, but this has low comments. However, it just, you can still just like it, save it, and hit, just press the link and stuff. Pretty much the same. Just go through the checkout process and things like that. I'm just gonna show you. I'm not gonna do it because I just want to see if I can find maybe a few more ads. Here's another one. Seriously, guys, you'll be flooded with ads if you keep doing this. At first, like if you haven't done this before, at first it may take you a little bit, but then as you start engaging more with ads, you'll start getting more ads, and then just like me, every 2 to 5 posts, there's an ad. My feed is just flooded with ads. Well, that's basically what you guys want. So you can find a product, okay? It's not what you think. Comedon what? Introducing the new Comedon vacuum. Okay, so this Comedon vacuum is definitely a dropshipping ad. It has over 3,000 likes, almost 1,000 comments. So yes, this is helps the skin, helps remove the pimples and things like that. So it has both a practical and an emotional benefit, especially for women who want their face to look gorgeous. They want silky smooth skin. You can angle this in many ways, literally. Remember, perception is important, right? Both from what people think of them, of other people, and also how they feel, how this makes them feel. So when you advertise, focus on this. Rejuvenating and revitalizing skin experience at home, simple yet effective to use. Blah blah blah. Remove. See, but this is more focused on the practical benefits of it. But here you guys can angle it more emotionally. So this is how you would win and beat this competitor. So this is definitely one what I want to definitely like. I want to go ahead and save their video, and I want to go ahead and hit shop now and just walk through the whole checkout process, guys. And pretty much this is it. Like, you guys just keep going, keep scrolling, and find a few ads to do this. Now, I do want to say one last thing. This is not a one-time process. What do I mean by this? It's not something you're gonna do, say, once and that's it and never do it again. I really, really recommend you guys do this at least a couple times every day or a couple times a week. I know not everybody has the luxury of being on Facebook every day, just scrolling all day. And I'm not asking you to do that, but I am asking you to at least do it, maybe 2 or 3 times a week. Go on your Facebook, and start doing it. Start looking for ads, start training your eye, seeing what are good ads, which ones are not good. Focus on the engagement, focus on the views, and start doing what I just did. Start liking, saving, and clicking on shop now or the actual store link, and go start walking through the checkout process all the way until checkout, and then just leave. That way you become more and more targeted and you get flooded with more and more ads, okay? But you gotta keep it, you gotta keep doing it, because, like, let's say if you only do it for a week and then you completely stop forever, Facebook's gonna notice that for a while you have stopped interacting with ads, and they're no longer gonna classify you as engaged shopper. And in fact, if you actually do try to target that behavior, engaged shopper, on Facebook, you'll see that the definition says people who have recently, hit call to action buttons like shop now within the last 7 days. It says right there, the definitions within the last 7 days. So that means you once a week, at the very minimum once a week, but I would say 3 times a week. Go through this process, do this, keep being an engaged shopper, so that you're always in that pool of people that that advertisers always targeting, because those are the people that are gonna buy. Okay, so definitely 100%, guys, to make sure you do that. Okay, don't look at it as work. I would, I normally, I do this subconsciously nowadays, because a lot of the times, I'm just on Facebook. Like, sometimes you'll be surprised. Like, don't go in with the mindset of, oh, I gotta go to Facebook to scroll through ads. No, just do it as you're in your normal day. Like, if let's say, because I do this a lot. Like, I subconsciously just, I'm on Facebook and I'm just scrolling to find something funny, or because I'm trying to kill time, or for whatever reason. Like, I'm just on Facebook. It's just become second nature for me. I'm sure it has for you too. If it hasn't, well, I really would make that a habit. But for a lot of you, I know that it's just second nature to on Facebook, maybe to just laugh or look at memes or cat videos, or seriously, like, or just just to go chat with your friends, or comment on your friends' posts, for whatever the reason may be that you're on Facebook. While you're doing that, as you're doing that, you are gonna stumble upon an ad. Like, you don't even have to be looking for it, because as you're just scrolling on your feed, you're going to stumble upon an ad. And normally, what do we do subconsciously? We're just like, and then, because we don't care, like we're there to find memes or do whatever except find ads. So what I'm gonna ask you guys is to train yourself to, instead of skipping ads while you're trying to do something else on Facebook, instead of skipping those ads, train yourself to subconsciously stop. Train yourself to stop and look at the ads. Every time you see an ad, just be like, oh, okay, let me see this ad. Oh, shit, looks good, whatever. And then, do what I just taught you right here, and then move on with your life. Go chat with your friends. Go, like a post, whatever you are interested in. Go do your thing, seriously. But just every time you see an ad, just train yourself to stop instead of skipping them. And I can guarantee you that just by doing that at least once a week or 3 times a week, you will already have engaged more than enough to be an engaged shopper that week, and then you just have to do the same thing, and then eventually it just won't become a chore. Like, it won't feel like you're going there just to like ads and things like that. No, it's because you're just going there whenever you feel like it, and then you just so happen to bump into ads, and then you're just gonna interact with it instead of skipping it. Okay, so that's what I want you guys to do. Look at it that way. Don't look at it as a chore. Look at it as something that you're gonna ingrain in your subconscious. Okay, like in your in your subconscious, and it'll help you tremendously, guys. Especially if you're in drop shipping. What better than the ads to come to you rather than you trying to look for them, right? Okay. So that is it for this one. And again, you can do this exact same thing on Instagram. So I suggest you do this both on Facebook and on Instagram. On mobile only, guys, because on desktop, you will barely see any ads. So make sure you do this only on mobile, okay? And if you do decide to do it on desktop, make sure you put the M above Facebook so that Facebook thinks that you're actually viewing it, doing the mobile view. All right, guys, that is it for today. See you on the next.